guys, welcome back to my channel and to a boys room tour. Today I am so excited to walk you around my son's new bedroom because it has undergone a massive transformation, which I hope you'll see. I'm going to show you all the before and afters and talk you through why it's been designed the way that it has and just give you a really good tour of everything. So I hope you really enjoy it. We definitely had help with the design, so I'm going to link her down below, and I'm also going to link all of the products that we bought for his new bedroom in the description. So if you want to check any of it out, all the links will be there. And yeah, if you're new to my channel, we actually moved into this house a year ago now, and we're slowly going room by room, renovating each space. This is the third bedroom that we've done up, and I think it might be my favorite. So if you like renovation and interiors content, please consider subscribing because I would love to have you. And we're about to start our extension at the back of the house. So there's lots going on, but with all that said, I will just tell you a bit about the room and walk you through like you're here with me. So to give you a bit of background, when we moved into this house, although it was the second biggest bedroom, it had a strange flow to it, and it was actually quite difficult to maneuver in here. There was also an ensuite which took up almost half of the bedroom, and as soon as you walked in, you were faced with the wall of the ensuite, so it wasn't very welcoming. So we really wanted to change the layout, and the bathroom in here, it was actually quite old. The shower didn't work, so it either needed redoing or just completely getting rid of. And this room was actually next to his brother's bathroom, so we decided to add a door and create a Jack and Jill for them to share, which meant that we could then get rid of the ensuite in here and free up loads of space. So I'll just walk you through, show you everything we've done. So let's go. So now when you walk into his bedroom, you're not faced with a wall. We've got all of this space here because the ensuite is gone. There used to also be wardrobes kind of in the middle of the bedroom, and they were a very dark brown, but we've managed to reuse those wardrobes. We just had them moved back to this wall, had them sprayed white on the inside and outside, and now he has loads of storage for all of his stuff. And we also changed the handles for these like long black handles, and then our carpenter added a few shelves on the side, so we've got a bit more storage for like books and things, and it also just makes it look like a bit of a feature, softens it a bit as well. So this area here is kind of like his dressing area. We've tried to show that with the rugs. So we got this rug from a place called Benuta, and what's really cool about this one, like the color matches his room perfectly, but it's also reversible. So if you ever want to like change it over, maybe in the summer or something, you could do it like with the seasons. So that's there, and then we put like a chair to make this feel like a nice changing area. So the chair itself is from Made, and then we got this cute cushion on it which says Into the Wild. There's also some baskets here which I love. I think I showed you guys these in my other son's bedroom as well. One says mess, one says stuff, and it's just so easy, like when you're clearing up toys, to just like chuck them into those baskets. So I love them. We also changed all of the sockets and light switches to be matte bronze. And then this was actually the window that was in the ensuite bathroom in here. We are waiting for shutters to arrive for this window, but because of the tiles, we couldn't have it measured until the bathroom was gone. And then this plant, Caleb actually chose from the garden center himself, and I really like it. He loves like aloe plants. We went to Spain recently and he really likes them. So he's got that there. And then over here, again, this is kind of still like in his dressing area. So he's got all of his hanging stuff. And then he's also got this chest of drawers, which we just love so much. It was from Maison du Monde. I think it's like mango wood. And it's got these like nice black handles. We just really like the way that it looks. And we actually had a piece of glass made to sit on top of it because it was quite a soft wood. And I was like, if someone puts a cup of coffee or a drink, like you could just see it was going to get ruined. So we had this glass put on top. I think it was like £30, was it? We also have this little mirror, so when he's getting ready, he can like check himself, like brush his hair, I don't know. Got a little cactus, and then this is like a wireless speaker that you can link up to your phone, play music. And then we also have some hanging plants up here to add like a bit of height to the area. These are faux plants from IKEA, I believe. And I'll link where the baskets and pots are from. I think they were like £8 or something. So really reasonable. But we also did this in Jackson's bedroom. This was our interior designer's idea. So we just got some hooks, put them on the ceiling. It's kind of like draws your eye up, and it just really works. We love the way that this space looks with the light switches and all of that. And also, because we kind of wanted this section to feel like the dressing section, we have two lights in this bedroom. So we have this one here, so it faces to his wardrobe and his chest of drawers and the chair. And then we have another light over the bed. So the light over like the bedroom area, I can't remember where it's from, but I will link it down below. They did loads of different shapes, and I just love the way that it looks, and it kind of like matches the wood in the room. And when you turn it on, it casts really cool shadows as well, which like adds some texture to the room, and it looks really cool at night. And now onto the best bit of the room, I think, and that is the teepee bed. We really wanted to go for a woodland vibe in here. I'm also originally from Canada, so I wanted to incorporate that. And my son Caleb is a bit of an adventurer, so I went for a teepee bed, which our carpenter actually made for us. It took him about a day. So he built this headboard and then these, and then went away and sprayed them black, and came back, put it all together, and we're so pleased with how it looks. We've just got like a normal divan bed and mattress, and then obviously had that built. And then we also got some wall stickers that are trees. We got these on Etsy, and yeah, we think they look great, and it like kind of adds to this wall of the bedroom. And then on the bed itself, we've got loads of accessories, which is really cute. My son, like, he takes pride in like putting them on the bed every day. So these red cushions were from Next. He's always had this mountain cushion from Loaf. I'll link where this mountain cushion was from, because I can't actually remember. And then the inspo pic for his bedroom had a little fox on it. And when we showed Caleb, like, this is what we're thinking for your bedroom, he was just so focused on getting that fox. So we actually found it. And then there's also some nice throws. These obviously kind of match the red cushions. And then this one is from Nordic Nest. It actually went half price after I bought it, which was annoying, but it like all looks great. We've also got a little bedside table over here. That was from Maison de Bon as well. Had a little bit of glass put on it, because again, it was like that soft wood, and we wanted to protect it. And then we also got a lamp for this area, and it's really cute because at night we just sit down with him, do his reading, do his spellings, and like have the lamp on, and it's just like really, really cozy. Then over here, we have a few prints. I actually have shown these in a home haul before. We actually originally got 4 prints, but then when we came to put them up, we were thinking we could place them like this, but it wasn't kind of working. We wanted this to feel like a bit of a corridor. And actually this room is quite narrow, and with his old bed, it was much longer, and it made it so difficult to walk past the bottom of the bed. So by changing the headboard and also getting a standard bed, it's made this space feel so much bigger, which has been great. And then we also had a rug put under the bed. It is from La Redoute, and again, it just kind of like breaks up the space, so makes it feel like this is the bedroom area, that is the dressing area with that rug. And then when we were actually doing up his room, we realized that we had to choose the carpet for the whole house in this room. And obviously once we knocked out the ensuite, we needed new carpet, and we wanted to have the same across the entire upstairs of our house. So we had to make a big decision while we were doing this room. But we've gone for a carpet that is called Milkshake. It's in the color rhubarb, and we just feel like it's the perfect color. It's got like a nice amount of gray in it and a nice amount of cream, and it feels really, really soft, so we are pleased with it. And then on this side of the bed, we have a desk area for him, which he's actually never had before, and we really wanted to be able to give that to him. Obviously he's getting older, he's going to have more homework soon, but also, if hopefully it won't happen, but if we ever have to homeschool again, he has this space where he can work at. We've actually put a monitor in here. This was my monitor in my office, but I tend to just always work on a laptop, so he's got that now. Obviously we've got more tree stickers over here, a little like area where he can put notes, or we've put some photos and books up there, but he could put his homework there. We've got a desk lamp. He's also got this little desk chair. It's like a faux leather, which is great because I feel like he can't ruin it. And it spins around. He's been spinning on it loads and loads. There's also a little like wireless keyboard and mouse, so he can just pull that up when he's actually using the computer. And again, with this desk, we had a piece of glass made. So again, it will just protect it for a very long time because it is that sort of soft mango wood. So that's his desk area, which he's so excited about. He's really creative and I just know he's going to use it. And then we also changed the radiator in his bedroom. The other one was broken and it was quite ugly as well. So we changed it for this column rad. And then we also put shutters into his bedroom. And they were from a place called All Kinds of Blinds. It's the same place we got all the other ones done. And we're really pleased with how they look, and they are actually really dark. I didn't know if we'd need curtains with them as well, but they're actually great. And then behind the desk, there's all of this space here, and then a door which goes through to his shared ensuite with his brother, which has also just been done. I've done a full tour of it, so you guys can check that out on my channel. We're so pleased with it, and the boys love that they have this like secret entrance. So they can obviously use this bathroom, and then they can also like go through to each other's bedrooms. So this is now his older brother's bedroom, which again, I've done a whole full tour on this room as well if you want to check it out. But they love like having that secret space, and obviously Caleb now has access to that huge, beautiful bathroom as well. Okay guys, so that is his room tour. I hope you love it as much as we do. Caleb is so thrilled with it. I think it actually blew his mind when he saw it for the first time. He's never had a room like this, and when we actually moved into this house and did the initial like house tour, we did get a few comments from people saying that our second son's bedroom looked so small, but we always had this vision that we would possibly knock out the ensuite, make it feel so much bigger, and obviously he's got the Jack and Jill, and it's probably the best bedroom in the whole house now. So I hope you love it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And next up is the extension out the back of our house, so I will show you the whole process. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.